Alright, 12:10 a.m. Look at this. It's already Tuesday morning. Welcome to my nightmare. This is DayTraderRockStar with you. Doing a watch list for today, Tuesday, December 18th. That makes it only 7 days to Christmas. Wow, we haven't had a Christmas rally yet. Well, the way things are looking, doesn't look like we're going to get one. But tomorrow we have a lot of news coming out, so let's make this fast. It's going to be hard to make, an exact watch list. I want to give you some good plays for tomorrow, but again, a lot of things are dependent on news that comes out during the day now. We have a lot of things happening this week. We have options expiration, we have end of year selling, we have end of year buying, we have earnings in the financials. This week is going to be and a week before Christmas, which is going to make it even more volatile. So it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a very volatile week. Tomorrow morning, I would say be sure to get up early in the morning to get an idea of what this market's going to do, because Goldman Sachs is going to come out with their earnings, and who knows what's going to happen. If they could get the bankers, in gear here, and do anything to help the market out, we could have a major rally on our hands. And just the opposite, if Goldman Sachs, everyone's dependent on Goldman Sachs to be free and clear of all this subprime stuff, and if they come out and then they don't report like they're expected, well, this market could be under a major pounding tomorrow. So let's take a look at the Nasdaq here, the Nasdaq Composite. This first chart I want to take a look at. One of the interesting things here, if you look at everything else, well, actually, let me go back and look at the let's see what we can look at here. The S&P 500. Now, that's not even a good example because we still have a decent trend line there, though. Let's just go back here where we were. The composite. We're right at the trend line here on the S&P on the daily chart, all the way back from August up through November, right to here. Now, if we could hold this tomorrow and rally, it would be kind of pretty good. If we go through it, well, it's just going to be the same old story as we've been seeing the last few days. But we do have a definite chance of getting some rallies tomorrow. A lot of things are definitely oversold. I want to point these out to you right now, and hopefully we could profit on them. Tomorrow, I've been taking a position at Home Depot over the last two trading sessions on Friday and on today, but not too big of positions. I've been taking 50 share lots, so I'm not only holding 100 shares, and I did that for a reason, because I had a feeling that Home Depot would be selling off to this level, maybe even breaking down below 26. Now, the very interesting thing, a lot of people always look at the top trend line coming down on the thing, but it's also important to see this bottom trend line sometimes to figure out where it might be bouncing. Now, this one doesn't really extend all the way down here, but if you extend it down here, it would be down probably around $25. We broke through 26. We hit about 20. We'll probably close right around 26 area today. But the stochastics are now definitely coming into the oversold area. If we get a gap down tomorrow, which I'm hoping I'll be all over this one, I would like to take a bigger position in Home Depot starting tomorrow. I think $25 is going to be my area. I want to get in on this. All the retails are getting really hammered lately, and this one's going to be oversold in stochastics. Still might be a little bit early. I'm not going in 110% here, but I'm definitely thinking of getting in a couple hundred shares tomorrow on any type of weakness. And this one's definitely going to probably trade within this channel and eventually break out of this channel. So we definitely have a nice move up to maybe 29 coming on Home Depot. All right, so this one's probably up there in one of my first ones I'm going to be looking at to get tomorrow. Motorola, here's another one that showed pretty decent strength today. Again, remember this news that came out? We traded this one earlier last week. Had a nice trade above this area. I said we're going to probably retest this Ed Zander news, spike up. We did that. We moved higher, and the market fell apart. Not because of Motorola falling apart, but other things in the market caused this market to fall apart. And hence it takes down everything. Even if the stock is good, it would take it down. So right now we're looking at Motorola's upward trend line here, and we got a pullback, and we're right on the upward trend line and the moving average. There's my beautiful sneeze in front of the middle of a video I do every night. So I'm looking for some strength in Motorola. I kind of like Motorola here. I think there's some changes in the pipe coming along with this one. I think anything under $16 is a buy on Motorola. So I do like that one. Another one, it probably could be a buy, but we're never going to know, until later on, is Google. Now Google actually approaching the, well, depends on moving average. The exponential, we're probably approaching, and the simple moving average, we're probably breaking through. I don't know which ones I have up here. But depending on what moving average you're looking at here. Yeah, on the simple, if you're looking at the exponential, let's see, we're just hitting that right then. We're hitting it right now. So we could get a move off of Google. Google's, again, one of the stocks are going to come roaring back. You're going to see this is actually just forming a nice pattern here. So whenever we see this one bounce, when it starts to get a bounce, we're going to be able to make this nice triangle in this pattern. And it'll probably trade back up to this trend line eventually, and then probably stay in this range until we can break out. So maybe this is the bottom. Maybe this is the bounce over this trend line. We haven't determined that yet. It could be down here. It could be over here. We have to see when we start seeing some strength in this one. But again, a lot of things are going to be happening in the next few days, so definitely keep this one on your watch list. Again, another one, the banks coming definitely oversold here as Citigroup. I'm starting to like Citigroup again. I'd love to see a little spike down, reversal. Maybe it's going to come tomorrow, maybe not. But again, you're going to start seeing these trend lines forming in these these banking stocks. This one right here, and another one that was actually brought to my attention by a listener today, SOV. Sovereign Bank Corp. This one's actually forming a nice inverted head and shoulders, so I want to bring that one to your attention. This one's going to be a great buy if it breaks above 1380. This is a classic textbook inverted head and shoulders. Everything looks good on it. It's actually showing better strength than some of the other bankers, so this one looks really good here. SOV. Dell, I still like Dell right here. Oversold on statistics here. If you look right there, and then that shouldn't be there right there, and this one shouldn't be here either. Needless to say, statistics are oversold. We're coming down to this level. We're due for a bounce. We have a nice downward trend line, probably on the 60-minute chart here, and starting to see this little pattern here forming, and we're starting to break through this. Actually, I'm starting to like this one back above $24. We're going to see probably see some strength come into this one, but Dell's a good one to watch for, because that's definitely oversold also. So remember, picking out these oversold stocks, trying to buy some of them up. Here's a couple other old oversold ones that are definitely due for a bounce. Starbucks here, look at this, down to $20. All right, $20. We zoom way out on Starbucks. Where was this one? Wow, it was way up there, wasn't it? I can't even go back far enough to see how hard that one was. Well, actually, in the realm of things, it was up by $40, let's just say. So definitely 50% retracement here, kind of doing the waterfall gig right at the end here. So looking for a bounce in Starbucks, and I'll be watching to trade that one too. And give you one that's holding up pretty decently in this whole mess is CME. Now CME, an exchange traded stock, or Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and they've been holding up. And of course, as long as there's trading being done here, this one's going to be making money. So I'd also watch for this one to make new highs if this market decides to turn around and rally. This one again is making and if you also look at Nancy Medical X-Ray, NYMEX holdings, this one's also holding up nicely in this downtrend in the market. So these are looking good too. And one more oversold one I do like when the retailers come back, my favorite retail play is Target. And that one making that nice double bottom here. Statistics oversold. And I'll probably be looking to buy some Target tomorrow too. So that's about it. This is DayTraderRockStar signing off for the evening. Definitely tune in tomorrow. DayTraderRadio.com. That's DayTraderRadio.com for live intraday trading, live trading broadcast, chart setups, news, analysts, and all that good stuff. All right. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.